Hey there team, and welcome back to the channel and welcome back to some more Terra Invicta. So we're sort of just doing a little bit of a reorg. We now have Officer Bobrick,
standing by,
who's an absolute savage with, I don't know, a flamethrower and a mean disposition, who we keep sending out to assault alien assets. Now, I don't know what we get from doing it, other than, you know, I don't want alien crap on my planet, even if I have to go to Vienna to hose it. But I do wonder if, does it give us like a project bonus tech tree? Oh, this is interesting. I've never looked at this tech tree. Audience research, solid fuel rockets. View tech tree only? Yeah, see, this is the greater tech. This is like We Are Not Alone and Skywatch and all that sort of stuff. So the sub-tech tree, I don't know what else to call it, that allows us to do these personal projects is a little less overt. Clandestine cells. What could we be getting here? We could be getting more influence, more money, more ops. I mean, maybe? I'm happy to just stay on clandestine cells for the moment. But also the other thing is we could do each of these like 6 times to level them up in a way to catch up. But maybe we'll just use them as stopgaps when the time comes. We haven't really been focusing very hard on research. Anyway, so we're gonna
going in hot.
Go to
Standing
a Vienna.
by.
We'll read the text when it. Well, here we go. Hang on. What
Ready to
happened?
go.
Rolled a success for the alien assault in Tripoli. Yeah. Now I can delete it. And then we did the purge mission as well. So we've still got some points to spend. Purging.
Your orders.
Who is my purgerer?
Acknowledged.
You. Mixia Kai. Purge. What about purging these pricks out? 50%. I'm not sure I'd put money on that. Council administration, size of difference in ideology, popular support, espionage 2. Interesting. No.
Ready to go.
Espionage 7. God, how do you not have purge? That kills me, man.
At your service.
Ready for orders.
I've got an espionage
What's
expert that has no bloody espionage skills. Isn't that wonderful? Actually, that's legit the truth. She has espionage 7. And she doesn't have any espionage abilities. That is frustrating. I do have 30 influence. Hang on, let's look into this. Espionage 6. Wake Sing. She doesn't have purge. Hello, Matt. I remember you. Oh, wow. It's kind of hard to find an espionage expert. It's hard to even find. Oh, he's got purge. And he's espionage 3. I don't know what to do. I don't know if we can unlock a specific gain trait affluent, gain trait survivor, remove trait anxious. What are these? Prohibited mission, inspire. Missions granted. Ah. Right. Well, what we may end up doing then is starting to build this chick up. Right? So let's augment. Let's give her +1 espionage. Confirm. Can I give her another espionage? I do have the XP. Let's go. We'll start turning into her in a little bit of a fiend. She's only got purge. She can be my purge lady. It's interesting, trying to make do with what you got. 70%, now that has made a difference. We could probably put some influence into it as well. What's 1 point, hey? Yeah, see the return on investment really drops off there. Let's go with 2 points.
Removing our enemies.
Yeah, good.
Ready to go.
Get them out of there. We're also going to go public support in that territory.
Making our
In case it fails,
Acknowledged.
we'll start settling it all up, you know? And then stabilize nation. That's what we were thinking about doing, is building up Eritrea. Which subversion. Yeah, we don't like that. Let's fix that.
Restoring order.
Let's do it. Speed it up. Beep, 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 beep. All right.
We've moved the needle.
Good. That's nice.
Violence is abating.
Yeah. Stabilize. Very good. Coup in Great Lakes. Old control points, new control. That is not going to fly. I can't believe that. He only gets 1 control point at least. But he stripped
destroyed.
2 of ours. Alright, here we go. This chick's out of control. Wiped out the invasive flora. Yeah, okay. I don't think that... I mean, she gets XP, presumably. I don't really understand how the XP system works. Other than, I think if they pass a mission, they must get XP.
We'll be ready for new orders soon.
I can't... XP 18. Oh, hang on. Mouse over it. Your councilor's experience points value represents personal growth and acquired knowledge that can be directed to improve the councilor. Councilors gain 1 or more XP for attempting missions, and they typically gain at least 2 XP for successful missions in which they must pass a die roll. Right, so you can sort of farm it. You don't want to fail missions, obviously. XP may be spent on improving councilors. Attributes, yep, very good.
Our associates are now in charge.
Good, we've purged out there. Down here. Okay. Now what are we going to do with this Sheila? Namibia. Because this here, they took the Great Lakes from us, and I'm really not okay with that. So what can you do? You can coup. 42%. That'll reset it. She's got a bit of espionage as well, actually. But she doesn't have purge.
I'm here.
What else you
Orders?
got? National policy, defend interests. Protect target, go to ground. I mean, she's got some interesting abilities, but I guess surveil. Does surveil need a dice roll though? Yeah, so you can't farm XP out of that. Though, like things like stabilize nation and that you could. Yeah.
Where to?
What about you, Mixia?
Standing by.
Can you purge here? 34% chance. What's your XP like? 20. I could give you another espionage point. Let's do that. How we looking then? 44%. Spend a lot of points there, Scarlet. Let's do it.
Terminating the opposition.
Where do you
Yeah.
need me?
What can we do with you?
Orders.
What can... I mean, we could coup. Let's see how this goes first. I guess I could do both. No, because one will rub the other one out. Purge and then coup my own purge.
Where to?
What are we going to do with you, Sydney? We could take control points, but I don't think there's any really down here that we want to take. Oh, I suppose there's this one. No. Maybe not.
What's the op?
At your service.
Defend interests. Set national policy. Advise. See, advising doesn't get you XP. Stabilize nation. Strife. Yeah.
We'll restore peace to this nation.
Ready for my mission.
So
Where do you need me?
what skill does that use? It uses command. So what if I level up your command? Let's go hard in the paint. Right? 90% on stabilize.
We'll make things safe.
Let's go.
Ready.
And that increases my command point cap as well. So what can you do? Public campaign. That we would like. That'd be good. And that's persuasion. Alright, bugger it. We're going to level up your persuasion then. And we'll get our publicity up.
We must persuade the people.
We'll protect
Ready.
there for the moment. What are we going to do with you, you psychopath? I suppose we could stabilize the nation. Look at her command. Does she have any XP in the bank already? No, she's got 18. So we'll go stabilize nation there as well.
Down the heat.
Get 2 bumps from it. Let's see how we go. Lock it out, boys.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
Oh, we're into January as well. Yeah, so if you have a look here, public support has changed by 13%. 13%, that's a lot.
Things are stabilizing.
And the strife has gone down, unrest has gone by 0.25. Right? To strife. I think it only moves by
Things are cooling
0.25.
off.
There you go. So between the two of them, they're stabilizing South Africa quite a bit, which is good, which is what we want.
We are in control now.
And we purged successfully. Wonderful. Get them out of here. New project available. Now able to undertake Hab Living Quarters project. Now, if I understand this correctly, because I've started this game plenty of times, we are starting to get into unknown territory for me. It's true, I know the first few hours of every game. That's about it. Hab Living Quarters is exclusively for like a space station scenario, right? So, not really something we care about right now. I think, like, as meme as we are with Eritrea, and we will look after it, South Africa, being 3 points, has a fairly massive GDP, you can see here. Space program's actually flying along. So this might be our staging point, right? It's geographically cordoned off in the corner. I think it makes a lot of sense. How do we go with this? Great Lakes. Good, good, good. I'm tempted to coup these guys. 8%.
Standing by for orders.
What about you? Can you purge them? 0%. Oh, they're running defend interests at the moment, which is this. I could run it myself as well. Alright, we're gonna leave that alone.
Ready for my mission.
We might just get you to claim this point then.
Establishing our presence.
Ready.
How are we set for points? 50, yeah, okay, 154 out of thingo.
Standing by.
Honestly, let's scoop up another point. What have we got? What can we do? Nigeria? Nigeria seems cool. We'll do that.
We'll bring this nation to our side.
Okay.
Ready for my mission.
Meanwhile, we're really making strides towards stabilizing South Africa. So I think I'll get you to continue stabilizing it.
Restoring order.
Ready for orders.
Didn't I give you a mission already, Mixia? No, I gave that to Sydney. And you know what? You can sway public opinion
Making our
as well.
case.
That'll help us defend pretty well. This chart shows the public opinion of the nation towards the aliens. Support for a particular ideology grants an influence income to the corresponding faction, and the faction receives bonuses when attempting to gain and maintain control of the nation. Well, there you go. Makes sense. We're just absolutely going to obliterate. We're just going to thought police the entire nation. It'd be great. We could potentially start fiddling with all this. South Africa's making nuclear weapons. Let's go, boys. Build army, developing. Yeah, I might start fiddling with it. I might make this my little pet project, right? So, first things first, space program is all. Space program's priority. In fact, you know what? We might go all in. GDP, right, is what we really, really want. Nation GDP determines how many control points a nation has. How many investment points? Yeah, okay. But can you help me understand? Nation's inequality. Measure of how wealth and income is distributed. High doesn't mean it has a middle class. As a product of normal economic activity, it grows by a lot from corruption. Resource regions, yeah. Inequality changes by -1 per point in the welfare priority. Right, okay, well, let's try and fix that. So what we're going to do is put max welfare as well as space program, and then we're going to put as much spoils in as we need to keep these mongrels happy. There we go. That'll do. Let's go with that. Yeah. Okay. We'll run that. Done. Developing, polarized. Oh, I'm pretty happy with this.
Order is returning.
Good. Thank you.
We're taking over.
Our supporters are in place.
Alright, we've gone over the point limit, but that's okay. I think we're pretty good where we are. The new normal. The initial global upheaval is in response to the alien arrival has calmed somewhat, with various political and economic interests recognizing that whatever the aliens are doing, the end of the world is not immediately upon us. With the sense of emergency fading, entrenched power structures are reasserting their authority, and humans are spending more time worrying about each other than about the aliens. So the cool aspect is fading, the zeitgeist. In short, our moment to strike quickly is passing. Our councillors report that the missions are taking longer to plan and conduct as they must navigate the old protocols for travel, security, and international contacts. We can still move forward, and some of our missions will have a greater impact as we spend more time on them, but everything will take longer to accomplish now. Missions phase will occur twice a month going forward. And I think maybe it was weekly before. I'm not 100% sure. Okay, that's fine. The new normal, here we are. So inequality is dropping. People are going up. Population growth is estimated at 0 annually. Okay. Okay. Strife's coming down. Flawed democracy's going up. Mate, things are on the rise. Look at this. All the spending. Oh, now we could do direct investment. Oh, but because of its GDP, that's tough. We don't really have the money for that. What we should do, don't abandon nation, is sort out what's going on with this. Allies. Look. Oh my god. Hang on. It's a bit much. We'll ally as much as we physically can. Done. It's formed an alliance? Yes. Oh, so good. What was the... Here it is. Unification. Federation. Let's start learning about this. Must be allies. They can't be in a federation already. One nation must have a claim on any of the other's regions. What does that even mean? Must maintain alliance until thingo, yeah. South Africa executive must have taken power by force or held power for 180 days. Ethiopia executive must have taken power by force. So, do I have to actually invade them with the military? Doesn't really make a lot of sense. I'm not 100% sure how that works. Must be in the same federation. We'll figure it out. May improve relations after. So you never know. But yeah, I think we'll start staging out of South Africa, just generally speaking, right? And look at that, we've got a lot of green arrows. Very good. Space program's going along tickety-boo. Now, how am I going to improve this? Administration, command, and persuasion. Tell me more about administration. It's the ability to manage large organizations. Each point of administration adds 1% to the councillor's money income and allows you to control one additional org tier. Well, yeah, we haven't really been doing any of this because I'm spending my influence like crazy forging these alliances. But that's good to know. Command represents council's ability to organize and lead combat operations, increases their ops income by 1%. I mean, do we even have any ops in? It says we have no ops income. Okay. And the other one was persuasion. Each persuasion increases the council's influence generation by 1%. So that's pretty sweet, actually. That might be where we're at. Let's just start leveling everyone's persuasion. It'll get our point limit up, but it'll also increase our influence income. XP 4. 22. Even though you're not the most persuasive person, we're gonna fix that. Okay. Yeah, 170 out of... That's alright, we can handle that. We'll just start pushing our troopers up. She'll be right. And he's just got one of... Oh, Nigeria's 3 points. No wonder we jumped so hard. Okay. Let's see. We're gonna go and... See, now it's crackdown. Temporarily disable the benefits of a control point. Removing any defenses, making it easy to purge. Which is probably something we'd use if we were to try and take Madagascar. But we're not. We've given up on that sort of dream. You only really have value for public opinion, so we'll put you...
tell our story.
There.
Acknowledged.
Same for you. We're going hard on South Africa.
We'll make our appeal.
Where to?
Stabilize.
We'll make things safe.
Same
Ready
for
for
you.
orders. We'll turn down the heat.
Yeah, let's go. How's our research looking? It's coming along. Okay, sure. Strife's dropping.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
Good.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
Things are
Subversion.
cooling off.
We
Stabilize
were
mission
unable to
failure.
increase security.
Our adversaries have done a crackdown in Botswana. That's not good. Let's see. What is surveil under? Surveil is just a general ability, I think. And can anyone
Prepping
do...
for the next mission.
Why are you not showing me their abilities, game? Oh, because we're paused. Right, sorry, because we're not at the councillor move moment. Our Botswana, that is, sorry. New project available. Science lab. Construction of following hab module. That's fine, that doesn't really affect us yet. Project complete. Clandestine cells. Allows us to recruit an additional councillor. Increase our control point management capacity by 10. That is pretty sweet. Now, as much as I'd like to push those, I think we're going to get involved to try and push for Skywatch. I mean, I'll pick audience retention because whatever, and then I don't want any funding in it. But we're going to push to hurry Skywatch up in the global research, because if we go to, is it here? There we go, objectives. Conduct surveil location near crash sites, which we've been doing. Research alien origin, which is deep system Skywatch we want done. Successfully engage an alien asset. It hasn't presented itself yet. Control Earth's nations, we're working on. Industrialized space, we're also working towards that with Boost. Spend influence to recruit councillors, build the council. Okay, yeah, so we're on track pretty much across the board. We can unpause, we'll buy our councillor next thing. Hey, here we go. UFOs crashed in China. Well, that's not going to cause all sorts of bloody problems, is it? New project available, military science lab. Okay, not a big deal for us yet. Alright, let's get recruiting. Here we go. We've got 35. So we've got a judge here. Investigate counsellor. That's all you'd bring to the table. It's not really the go. Sabotage hab module. Sabotage hab module. Sabotage project, steal project. What is this? Steal an engineering project from an enemy faction by targeting one of their counsellors or habs. Yeah, okay. I think that might be a bit beyond us at the moment. And what about you? Investigate counsellor. Look at all this. Wow. And purge. Manning Czar is a spy. Has a lot of juice. Maybe. Well, we got to think about, what are we doing? What are we doing? At the moment, we're sort of reinvigorating and reinforcing, building a better South Africa, right? Not that there's anything wrong with it, but you know what I mean. We've got enough assets and abilities to deal with alien incursion. So right now, I mean, do we even need... I guess maybe more persuasion, admin, and command are helpful, because we could get more points and then take over more of the continent. That's true. Assassinate. Yeah, I don't know. Like, what she's got there is unreal. She's got so many cool abilities. Yeah, I think we'll get her. Bugger it. More, and look at this, 186. More stuff for us to do. Bonza, very cool. And then we've got the alien crashdown site to deal with in China, which we will react to. The only other thing I was thinking is that you can get like scientists and all that, and you can get them to advise. You can see there, advise. But for whatever reason, it's grayed out.
Ready to go. I'm here.
Hang on. Provide expertise. Could you not mouse over like that? I'm trying to read this. If for whatever reason advise doesn't work, maybe they've changed the way it works. Counselor cannot reach target, not our hab. We have no control points in target location. Is this a bug?
Where do you need me?
Because it used to be that you could advise, like, South Africa to contribute points. Unless maybe... Well, I could be
At your
misremembering
service.
it. Or unless it was not supposed to be that way. I'm not sure. But it seems that we can't advise. To improve targets, research output, combat capabilities, and financial performance. Yeah. Don't know what that's about. Oh well. I guess we'll just keep chipping away and see. Alright team, let me know if you want to see some more. Might just leave it there for the time being, and I will catch you guys on the next one.